Good day, ROFFS analyst James here, and it is currently Tuesday, September 23rd. We hope everyone had a good weekend. Today we'll be taking a quick look at the ocean conditions from Cape Hatteras down to the Florida Keys and in the Bahamas, looking at sea surface temperature and ocean color imagery showing the conditions offshore from the past weekend. Overall, the Gulf Stream continues to average approximately 85 to 87 degrees throughout the southeastern area, cooling slightly as it interacts with the Charleston Ridge and forms the usual larger eddy formations shown here that pull cooler 81 to 83 degree water offshore of the ledges near the Georgetown Hole area. However, we have observed some cooler 80 to 81 degree water in the northeastern chart area. As you can see here, larger region of cooler 80 degree water offshore of Cape Hatteras, Cape Lookout, and such. Some of this water is being pulled to the southwest by a large clockwise rotating eddy formation. This is pulling some of these filaments of cooler water towards the Blake Plateau, interacting with the eastern side of the Gulf Stream, helping to cool things off a bit, as well as a little bit southwest to the north of Abaco. This has also allowed for multiple elongated clockwise rotating eddy formations to move northwards along the eastern side of the Gulf Stream, originating northwest of Walker's Key, such as this eddy formation shown here, and the remnants of another eddy shown here, moving northwards and interacting with the Blake Plateau and a little bit with the Charleston Ridge. Additionally, earlier this week, we had observed a larger filament of blue-green water. Taking a look at our ocean color imagery, you can see this filament moving north off of Cape Canaveral out towards about approximately 200 fathoms offshore of the ledges east of Florida. This filament is working its way north over 200 fathom depths off Jacksonville and Savannah, heading towards the Carolinas throughout the rest of this week. It remains to be seen how this filament interacts with the Charleston Ridge over the next few days. This filament was released by the larger Florida Straits gyre counterclockwise rotating eddy formation that typically sits southwest of the Florida Keys, as some of this warmer and bluer water enters the Florida Straits as the loop current becomes the Gulf Stream. Now, taking a look at some of the inshore areas, we continue to observe a larger area of greener to turbid green water off of the Treasure Coast and the Space Coast area shown here. Again, some of these smaller eddies help pull this greener water northeastward. Some of this has been working its way northwards off of Georgia, Savannah, and Charleston area over the past few days. However, we continue to observe some of the blue-green to blended blue water continuing to move southwest inshore from the Georgetown, Charleston area, off of Savannah and into North Florida off Jacksonville and Daytona Beach. Remember, these ocean conditions are always changing, so be sure to head to ROFFS.com or call our office at 321-723-5759 to order updated analyses for each of these areas. Have a good week.